Yo! Yo! God, man, not even I could pull off yo anymore. Oh, I'm so old. Or maybe I can. It's a very 80s thing, and I was born in the 80s, so... Anyway, hi, I should say, and welcome to another episode of The Passionate Piscator with me, Steve, the Passionate Piscator. Today, I'm at, unsurprisingly, Angler's Paradise. Fantastic, gorgeous, amazing Angler's Paradise. And I'm on one of my favourite lakes here. I say that a lot about all the lakes here, don't I? My most favourite lake is Koi Lake. Mystery Lake, which is what I'm on today, is one of my favourites. It's in the top 5, easy. Why? Well, it's more than any other lake. It's a mystery as to what's in it. Well, not entirely true. I've now been coming here for 12 years. And I've got a good idea of what's in it. Having said that, this lake adapts and changes all the time. The last time I fished it, it was not really much of a mystery because it was full of carp. Since then, it's been netted and there's less carp in here. There's also less goldfish, but there are still a few of both of those types of fish. And also a few new additions, which maybe we'll see if we can catch today. Now, I know what they are. It's just whether I can get one. That's the real quiz. But now the stocking densities have changed. I might be catching different sorts of fish. Who knows? And that's why I love it. Because genuinely this time it is a bit more of a mystery, even for me. Anyway, maybe one of my favourite swims. Well, to be fair, actually, there's not many swims on mystery, and they're all pretty good. But this is my favourite. You can get right in amongst the reeds, tuck yourself in. There's all sorts of plants and wildflowers everywhere. In fact, just down here, there's some gorgeous water mint. Oh, it just smells absolutely delicious. So you're right down in amongst all the undergrowth, and it's all sort of around you, really. You feel quite sort of part of nature. Downside to this swim is, if you can see, if you look down, the ground's a bit slushy. The water level's fairly high, and it comes out around your feet. So it does have a very, very faint stink of like rotting vegetation, which is why it's fantastic to have the water mint. Just counteracts that sort of boggy smell, although I quite like a nice boggy smell, if I'm honest. Very, very rich and earthy, and very nature-fied. Anyway, I've been chucking in a bit of ground bait, which I had left over from another session. I've put a few little micro pellets in, and I've scattered in a few maggots. I've just been waiting for the swim to sort of settle for like 5 minutes, more like 10 minutes, and I think it's about time to start fishing. I'm going to start off with maggot on the hook. Got plenty of them left. There we are. That's also ground bait in with the maggot, just to give them a little sniff of ground bait to eat all the maggots that are in there, and stops them smelling of that sweaty ammonia. Where I've had a few warm days here. Always keeping my maggots nice and fresh. Anyway, that's about 4 minutes of waffling. Now let's get on and do some fishing. First fish of the day is a gorgeous, glorious goldfish. Look at that little chunker. Now, the goldfish in here at the moment, at the time of filming, are having to be removed. There's a little cage just the other side of the pond over there. I'm going to go pop it into there, along with any carp I catch today, to be relocated to a different lake. Not that I don't think they don't want any carp or any goldfish in here. I think they're just trying to thin them down a little bit to allow the other fish a bit more room to do whatever they need to do. A little barbel, how about that? Beautiful. Plenty of barbel here at Angler's Paradise, and a fantastic little bonus fish to catch from any lake. Beautiful. There's plenty of birds that come and visit you here at Angler's Paradise. In the years I've been here, chaffinches, nuthatches, robins, blackbirds, pheasants, the swans of course, all manner of bird life will happily just come and sit right down there where your maggots are, or come into your bivvy or your day shelter and feast on what you have on offer. Bread and sweet corn, maggots particularly they like, worms, pellets even. I had a couple of nuthatches down on Koi Lake a few years back, a pair coming in along and taking pellets. How that was good for their young I don't know, but they seemed to think it was good. Yeah, the wildlife here is wonderful. Oop. Particularly the birds, and they're quite friendly. There's robins as well, of course, they're here badgering you, as robins often do. And wagtails, very big crows as well. It's wonderful, there's always something happening around you with any sort of fishing. Oh, another little bite. Ah, I missed it. Can't catch them all. What we have here, my friends, if I can get him to sit still for a second. Oh, just pooed all over my hand. Fish poo, my lord. Is a chub. Also covered in fish poo. Let's try and get some of that off. There we go. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Calm down, calm down. The net's in between my legs, which is exactly the place for it to be. Squeezed from an expensive fish's bottom. Fish poo. There we go. Chub. Finally got there. Lovely little fish. Fantastic. There we go. Lovely. I'm still on the maggots. I'm getting plenty of bites on the maggots. Getting quite a few goldfish, which I'm meant to be putting over in the net as mentioned. A little keep net to be transferred elsewhere. But I must admit, I've been over there like 5 times now. And what I've decided to do, rightly or wrongly, is have the net in the water, my landing net, pop 2 or 3 in there, and then cart 2 or 3 over. Because otherwise I'm up and down, near enough every 5 minutes. And I still haven't been here long, but I've had plenty of goldfish. What's going on there? Is the fish taking that on the drop? No. Fishing right close to the reeds, there's a lot of floating bits in the water. And every now and then, even though the float has got in the right place, the line and the bait is hitting something and the float doesn't quite cock properly. But you have to be aware, of course, that some fish will be taking it on the drop. So if it hasn't sat straight after a few minutes and it's in relatively open water, you've got to start thinking, what's going on? Is that a fish taking that, or is it snagged on something? Yesterday All my fishes seem so far away. Yesterday, a massive storm rolled through, and I didn't go fishing at all. In fact, most of the anglers here didn't go fishing at all. In fact, quite a lot of the anglers all just went home. That's it, they're done. I don't know why. I know a few of them have been here for a couple of weeks, and so perhaps they thought, rather than get everything soaked and blown away, they'd just head home a day early or two. As it happened, it didn't really rain that hard, but the wind was hammering through, and I think if I'd have even put up my shelter, it could have ended up down on Main Lake, right at the bottom of the hill. So I stayed in, just chilled out, relaxed, watched a bit of TV, did some nice walks, had a look round some of the day ticket lakes. Oh, and we're in. Here we'd have a goldfish. Yeah. And it was really nice. Oh, it's not another goldfish. It's actually one of the new species that's been added to this lake. I was hoping I'd get one. Right, if you calm down a second, we'll show everyone at home what we've got. Actually, this is... I wrote a list recently as to what my favourite fish are, and I rated everyone, you know, from like 1 to 30 odd, and this is number 1, the perch. My absolute favourite fish. Perch are very, very obliging in warm weather, cold weather, all year round. This isn't a massive perch, but massive perch are fantastic fish. These little guys are going to help big time when it comes to the fish breeding season here. The fish at Angler's Paradise breed particularly well, and they grow particularly big in a short period of time as well. So they become breeding fish very quickly. And the perch, which have been added to a lot of the lakes here at Angler's Paradise, are going to totally fatten up and annihilate those little teeny tiny fry, making it better for the angler, better for the fish stock, as only the most healthy fish are going to survive, and just better for the fishery. It's nice to have something new, you know. There's some real big donkeys in here apparently, you know, a fish of a couple of pound or so. I hope I get one of them. But if not, I'll be happy just catching the little wasps, the little tiddlers. But I'm very excited to have the perch in Mystery Lake, that's for sure. As well as a few of the other ones. And also, when it comes to the lure weekends in November, it means there's a lot more perch for anglers to catch. Oh, missed that one. Which will also be a good thing. Whoop! Something just leapt out the water when I put the float in. Anyway, I hope I catch a few more. There's some decent perch. Let's see. Just had a nice chat with one of the guys who works here, just letting me know that very shortly in this video there'll be quite a bit of noise going on. He's going to be cutting back some of the brambles which are here on the far bank, which are completely overgrown, and perhaps chopping back some of the willows which have been previously cut and have now sprouted all over the place. So for the rest of the video you might have a little bit of humming and buzzing and crunching in the background, but lake maintenance needs to happen. It's vitally important. I know we like it nice and peaceful and quiet all the time, but you can't always have that. Angler's Paradise is an immaculate fishery, so clean, so tidy, extraordinarily well maintained, and that needs to happen regardless of fishermen or not, regardless of stupid idiot YouTubers doing silly videos or not. But it's always nice, they always come and let you know. So it gives you a chance to move if you want it, if you don't like it, or that's about it really. You can't, they won't stop. There is no stopping. The fish, it's not just the fish here that grow big and fast. The weather here is conducive to extremely fast, thick growth of the undergrowth, and it's just got to be maintained. But it won't bother the fish any. I know it won't. The fish are well used to the noise and the disturbance, because these things happen all year round and all week long. It's not too noisy, is it? I don't really know. I've still got 2 ear infections. So it's actually quite quiet for me. Never mind. Anyway, little brown goldfish. I'll have to go into the net. There we go. Beautiful. Got a couple in the net now. So I think one more and I'll go for the walk. Save my poor legs. Although the exercise should be rather welcome, but also so I don't keep disturbing the swim every time I get up. Put that back in place. It won't take me long to get another one, I'm certain of it. There's a lot of fish down here now. I think that little bit of ground bait I put in was brought in fish from far and wide. But I'm still sprinkling in maggot and little tiny micro pellets. Nice not to catch so many goldfish, I must admit, but hey, a fish is a fish, and I love them all really. Oh, just a little bite. Whoop, 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 whoop. And we're in. What have we got? Ah, here we are. Goldfish number 3. Time for another little walk. Meow. There we are. Right, it's a good bit of cardio anyway. Oh, there we go. Let's go and pop those little goldfish in the little stoppy, keepy net thing over there. Ah, off we go again. Oh. Another species. Although the term species here is very ambiguous. They use species for all sorts of things, like golden orth and blue orth. They count as 2 species, although they're not. It's all a variation of the ide. But it's a different species for today. A golden tench. They do class the golden tench and the blue tench and the green tench here as different species, in inverted commas. They are all tench. But I tend to call them types, different type of fish. Lovely. Golden tench is very welcome, although extremely slimy. Good job I've got my towel handy. This towel will be getting up and walking away soon. It's covered in so much slime. Time for a little break, I think. My old pal Roger is overfishing on the beginner's carp lake, and I'm just going to pop over and see how he's doing with his catching efforts. I'm sure he's doing pretty well. Oh dear. I'm so relaxed I could fall asleep. The temperature's dropped a little bit now. Actually, fairly suddenly. It's probably something to do. All those clouds coming. It's going to be a bit of rain in them, I think. And I think as soon as that starts to fall, I'm going to beat a hasty retreat to try and keep myself as dry as possible. Oh, move that way a bit. Got a little bite. Fishing's slowed down a bit, but that's probably due to the weather. But I've caught plenty of fish today. Loads and loads of goldfish, a few tench, little perches, a couple of barbel, a chub. Usually I get a few gudgeon out of here, but no sign of gudgeon as yet. Oh, what's this? This has got a bit of a kick to it. I think I'm holding you, so I'll have to put you down to land, I think. Oh, it's another little barbel. Let's get him out. There we go. Only a little barbel. You can see the little barbules on his mouth there. That's what gives them their name. Only a little scrapper. But I tell you what, these things soon grow. More of a river species, of course, but in a lake they grow just as well. Beautiful. Right, I think that's my cue. I said I'd stop when it started raining, didn't I? And it certainly is doing that. But not a bad old session on the old mystery lake. It's amazing the amount of different types of fish you can catch. Just with like a homemade float, set to depth, taking the dropper shot off occasionally to see if I could pick up any fish on the drop, popping the dropper shot back on again to pick off fish off the bottom, and having a fantastic day. Oh, it's actually stopped raining now, but I can see some big clouds coming. I think that's the start of the end, definitely. Anyway, I'll do a little quick pack up and head on up the hill. Go back. Actually, wow, it's perfect timing for lunch. Excellent. It's like the rain knew. Right, let's get sorted. What a lovely morning. I've just popped over to see Roger again before I left. He had 10 carp earlier on when I went to go see him. Now he's on 33. I tell you what, he may be twice my age, but he's twice as fit as I am. When I was fishing it, my arms were killing me. God, and he's still going. He's fishing the pole, so I mean, I find that more of a struggle than the rod and line, to be honest. Anyway, Mystery Lake, still fantastic, still gets to keep some of its mysterious fish in there. And I'll be back again next time to try and winkle them out as usual. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like this video if you've liked it, and subscribe to the Passionate Piscator YouTube channel. That's this channel. And I will see you again, perhaps here at Angler's Paradise, there's bound to be some more videos coming up from Angler's Paradise. But perhaps somewhere else, who knows. Anyway, I'm going back for lunch, and I'll see you on the bank next time. Bye!